Presidential execution of the charter mean Your Excellency the President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may now kindly take your seats in the arena.
And that charter, Your Excellency, is the legal document establishing the university. It will form as a point of reference for the university. It contains the mission and vision of the university, their objectives, their governance structures, and that is passed over to the Vice Chancellor, who will then keep custody of that particular document. The next instrument, Your Excellency, is a maze, and that will also be passed off to the university. Your Excellency, you can see the symbolism on that particular document, instrument, that there is the map of Africa showing their commitment to African solutions for African problems, and especially with reference to health. And that instrument will be used by the Vice Chancellor, so it passes over to the Vice Chancellor, and it will be used in university occasions. Whenever it's up, it means that an occasion of the university is in progress. Then we have the logo, Your Excellency. It has the same symbolism as you had seen in the maze. So the shape of Africa is there. Their tagline is there, inspiring for lasting change. That also will provide for quick recognition of the university, and it is passed over then to the Vice Chancellor, who will take custody and keep the instrument. The next instrument, Your Excellency, is the seal. And with the seal, the university will be able to authenticate documents, Your Excellency, and any document coming to us with that seal, we know it's an authentic seal, so that it will be kept securely by the Vice Chancellor for use. And the last item, Your Excellency, is the accreditation report. And that accreditation report, voluminous that it looks, is a documentation of our inspection of the institution. It captures the excellence of the institution, but also areas in which we think there could be room for improvement, and we will be monitoring to make sure that that is done. So that too, Your Excellency, the person being gowned becomes now the Chancellor of this university, Mrs. Titsi Masiwa. And you can see, Your Excellency, there is gender balance here. And it's delightful to have a chancellor who is a lady. From today on henceforth, she becomes the titular head of the institution. In the name of the university, she will be able to grant degrees, certificates, and other awards of the university. She may, at any time, advise for visitation of the university. And she will also be giving advice to the university. So she holds a very important role in the university. And congratulations, Tsitsi. And because she takes over now as the Chancellor of the university, we would like to ask that she's assisted to pass the instrument now to the Vice Chancellor. So I'd like to ask the Vice Chancellor, he's already here, but I would like to ask those who are assisting us to come and do so. With the charter. We'll use the same process, so we begin with the charter. The charter, please. Not the accreditation report, the charter. The charter is this one. Yeah. You can come here. You can come here. Would like the charter to be passed so that the Chancellor can be able to pass that document to the Vice Chancellor. And as I mentioned, that's the legal document that establishes the institution and will be kept in the institution. And the next one is the maize, and that instrument too will pass over. And the Vice Chancellor takes custody of it. You can pass it on. The next item is the logo, and that also is passed to the Vice Chancellor. This is now officially in the hands of the Vice Chancellor. And the other items is the seal, to be used, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. And finally, the accreditation report. Your Excellency, sir, this means that all the instruments have been passed off to the Vice